So let's all begin seated. Lovely. And we're just going to start with our feet hip width apart. Let's have our knees over the ankles and let's have our feet flat on the floor. Spread your toes apart. We want to really start stretching in the feet. So spread those toes and let's just start with finding our breath. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Good. Don't necessarily change anything yet. We're just bringing awareness to the breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Just keep the breath going. Now start to slowly take bigger breaths. Fill the air, fill the lungs, and exhale, let it out. Keep breathing, slow it down. Very good. Here we're going to start with some easy stretches of our ankles. So we're just going to shift the weight over to one foot and we're going to extend the opposite foot. And let's just slowly make circles with your toes. So you can circle that ankle around. Kind of a little core workout too. Keep the core tight. Circle the other way. And let's flex the toe and point. Excuse me, flex and point. One more time, flex and point. And let that foot down. If you'd like to use your arms on the side of your chair to give you a little more support, that's okay, go ahead. Extend the opposite foot up and begin making circles. Yes, you've been on your feet. It's time to loosen those little piggies up. Reverse the circles. And flex the toes. And point. And flex. And point. One more. Flex. And point. Awesome. Feet down. Now let's work out those wrists. Let's begin to stretch those. Let's bring them both up and make circles with the wrists. And reverse the circles. All right, we're gonna open the hands up really big. Point the fingers down to the ground. Now we're gonna roll those fingers into a tight wrist. Flex. And extend. And flex. Extend. And flex. Good job. And just roll it one more time and bring everything down. Deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Let's take our next inhale. Bring the arms over the head. Deep breath in. Draw the palms together. And on your exhale, we're going to slowly bring the elbows down. Good. We're going to keep the elbows lifted parallel with the floor. And slowly we're going to bring the elbows together. Good. Feel it stretch in the shoulders. If you're not able to quite touch, that's okay. We're just working towards it. I feel it in my shoulders and my shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in and open the arms up. And exhale, bring them back together. One more time. Open. Exhale, bring them back together. Very nice. Lower the arms. We're going to place our hands next to us on the side of our chairs. We're going to slowly begin to shift our weight back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your exhale, we're going to lift the feet off of the floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, squeeze the tummy. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale. And on your exhale, squeeze, bring it all up. And drop those feet down. Keep the hands on your side. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to take our focus up to the ceiling. Really begin to open the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back and together. Take the focus up. And just find the breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. In through the nose. And exhale, release everything back to a normal spot. Very good. Now let's place our hands on our knees. We're going to slightly begin to lean over, and I'm going to bend the elbows. So from here, I'm going to take my inhales, lifting the focus up, arching the spine. And exhale, I'm going to round it all out, similar to cat-cow. Keep it going with your own breath. Inhale, focus up, bring the chest up to the ceiling. And exhale, round it out. 2 more times, you got this. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Nice job. Last time. And round it out. Awesome. Just wiggle it out a little bit. Just moving some things differently than you have most of the day today, I'm sure. Very nicely done. Let's take a deep breath in. Drop both of the arms overhead. Try to get the arms in line with the ears. Very nice. On our next exhale, we're going to bring the hands all the way to the floor. And we're just going to hang heavy here for a moment. Relax the chin, relax the jaw. And on your next inhale, raise the arms overhead, lift the chest up. We're going to exhale, forward fold one more time. All right, on our inhale, we're going to lift the focus up. We're going to go into a chair pose. So either you can choose to stay here, or you can lift that bottom off your chair ever so slightly. So if I'm looking from the side angle, I've just barely got my booty off of the chair. You've got this. Deep breath in through the nose, lift the chest, arms in line with the ears still, and exhale, let's go back to the chair. Make sure you are aware of where your chair is when you sit down. Deep breath in through the nose. All right, we're gonna do that rocking back where we pick our feet up again. So you know what you need to do with your arms, get them next to your side and comfortable. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lift the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Awesome. Both feet back down on the mat or the floor. I have a dog that wants to come join the camera shot for a moment. Awesome. Good job, Bowski. All right, so moving on. So keeping my hands where they are, I'm going to step my feet out just ever so slightly. Just a little bit. And from here we go. So from here, I'm going to take a deep breath in. And on my exhale, I'm going to begin to lift my hips off of my chair. So I'm just extending the hips forward. So if I'm facing this side, just lift the hips up and off the chair. Yes. We'll take the focus up to the ceiling. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze everything you got. And have a seat. Whew, that one felt good. Opening those hips up. You stay like this all day long, forwarded over. Forwarded, folded over, opening up. Just feels so good sometimes. All right, so from here, we're gonna walk our feet up and try to put them in the chair with us. If you can only go like to the halfway mark, that's totally fine. Just bring those feet up wherever you're comfortable with. Really engage the core, wrap those arms around the knees, and we're just going to make ourselves as small as we can. Find the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. You got this. Slow everything down a little bit. Very nice. And let's place those feet back on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Bring the arms overhead. Let's draw those palms together, and we're slowly going to lower the palms to the heart. Just keep those elbows out. Draw the shoulders down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in through the nose. On your next exhale, I'm going to reach my left elbow towards my right knee. If this is as far as I can go, then that's where you start. We're just going to continue to lower. Drawing, eventually you'll draw that elbow to the outside of the right knee, but just go where it's comfortable. This is what works for me right now. Try to keep that weight centered in both feet. Very good. Inhale, bringing the arms back overhead. Exhale, bring the palms back to the heart. Lift at the chest. Deep breath in through the nose. And on your exhale, twist to the opposite side. You might find one side's a little easier than another. You can twist a little more. Just work with it. Keep your knees in line. Keep your feet with weight put in both feet. You've got this. Inhale, bringing both arms back up. Awesome job. All right, similar to the last thing, we're gonna twist, but this time we're gonna leave one arm up and take the other arm down. So I'm choosing to take my right arm up to the ceiling, and I'm gonna reach my left arm to the ground. When I feel good and when I feel like I'm in a steady place, I'm gonna take my focus up to the ceiling. Yeah, just a gentle twist in the spine. And again, move how it feels comfortable for you. Go as far as you can. And bring everything back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, reverse. Reaching your opposite arm down and the back arm up to the ceiling. Focus on the breath. Don't hold it. Try to relax the jaw. And inhale, bringing both arms back to center. And exhale, coming down. Bring the hands to the thighs. Very good. Just find the breath again. Slow it down. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's place our hands on our bellies. I want you to feel this breath. Take a deep breath in. Lift the chest. Open it up. And exhale, draw everything back in. Very good. Keep it going. Inhale, open the chest. Fill the belly with air. And exhale. Good. Keep the breath. Relax the arms in through the nose. And out through the mouth. All right, so we're kind of going to do a balance challenge here. So on our inhales, I'm going to lift one arm and the opposite leg. On the exhale, we're going to bring everything back to neutral. On the inhale, we'll reverse, lifting the opposite arm and the opposite leg. Join me back to center. Got this. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, keep the core tight. Try to keep the back straight. And down. Give me one more on each side. Last one. And back to neutral. Relax the arms down. From here, I'm going to turn my knees out, and I'm going to begin to draw my heels together and the balls of my feet together. If you have a block and would like to use that to be able to elevate your feet a little bit, go ahead. Otherwise, we're going to start opening the hips. Do your best. Place your hands on the inner thighs and just give it a gentle little push. Nothing too extreme, just to help open the legs. Find the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So good. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Relax the knees, bringing everything back together. Going back to the beginning pose where our feet are planted, knees and ankles are in line with each other, knees and hips are in line, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to adjust ourselves, so we're going to keep one leg straight. I'm keeping my right leg planted where it is, and then I'm going to extend the opposite leg out. And I've got my knee up to the ceiling. I've got my toe pointed, but the top of my foot is also facing the ceiling. And again, my base leg is in that same exact spot. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, bring the arms overhead, And on your exhale, we're gonna lower the arm towards the leg that's straight and just begin to gently lean. Try not to put weight on that arm or on that leg. If you'd like to take the focus up to the ceiling, give it a nice deep stretch. Don't hold the breath, keep breathing. And bring everything back to center. Very nice, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, we'll reverse. So keeping my left leg as my base leg, I'll extend my right leg out, the knee and the top of the foot up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, begin to lean towards that straightened leg. Again, don't rest. You don't want to hurt that knee at all. If you need to rest, you can place your hand on your chair. And then just leaning towards the leg. Keep the core tight. Take the focus up to the ceiling. One more deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, bringing everything back to center. Very good. Just take a moment, roll the shoulders, roll the neck, side to side. Feeling a little more loosey-goosey. Let's all stand up out of our chairs, and we're gonna go to the back of your chair. So I'm gonna turn mine, that way you can see everything that I'm doing. So facing the back of the chair, just place your arms on the foot, or place your hands on the backrest. And from here, your feet are gonna be hip width apart. Again, spread those toes, kind of bend the knees a little bit, get yourself nice and steady. You should feel the weight in all parts of the foot. All right, take a deep breath in through the nose. On your exhale, lift up onto the tiptoes. Hold it up on the tiptoes. You can use that chair, help balance, help stabilize. And let it down. Good job. We're gonna bend the knees just a little bit, do the opposite of what we were just in. And deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, lift up one more time. Stand nice and tall, really engage the glutes, engage the thighs, activate the whole body. Try to push the weight into the center. Try not to roll out on your ankles. You've got this. One more deep breath in. And let it out. And let the heels down. Perfect. From here, we're going to shift to one leg, and we're just going to bring that foot off the ground. Just roll the opposite ankle. Good. And reverse. Planting the opposite foot down, shifting the weight, and roll the ankle. Very good. All right. So next, we're going to shift the weight back to the other foot. Mine is going into my left foot. And my goal is to reach for my ankle. Use that chair, help stabilize you, and try to reach for that ankle. If you're not able to get here, don't feel any pressure. Just extend that foot back. We're just trying to get a good stretch into this hamstring and into this hip flexor. If you are able to grab the foot, awesome. If you have a strap or a pillowcase or anything you want to wrap around your foot to help give you an extra few inches to grab, help yourself. Do what works best for you. Start to feel it in that base ankle. We're feeling it in this hip flexor. You've got this. If you feel really good about this, you can continue. Keep the knees down towards the ground, but you can lift the leg behind you. Very good. Keep those hips squared. One more breath in through the nose. And exhale down and release the leg. Get ready to shift the weight and reverse. So slowly begin to either extend that foot behind you or begin to bend at the knee and reach for that foot. Again, drop the hips down. Your hips should be squared off with each other. Your knees should be facing down to the ground. Find that balance. Find the breath. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, if this feels good and you want to take it another step farther, keep the knee down, but really extend the knee back and open that hip flexor. Try not to lift a hip. Try to keep both hips squared with each other. You've got this. One more deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, releasing. Nice job. Let's plant the hands on the back of the chair. And we're going to take a couple of steps back. So what I'd like you to eventually get to is to where your hands can be fully extended and your body is in a flat top. So from the tailbone all the way to the top of the head is all one long straight line. Try not to lock the knees. You can keep them slightly bent. Very good. Feeling it stretch in the back of the hamstrings. Feels good. All right, and slowly begin to walk towards the chair and stand back up. From here, we're moving to the front of our chair. I'm just gonna flip mine around. You can just walk right around your chair. We're gonna do that same pose that we were just in with the back of the chair, but now we're gonna go down a little bit lower. So place your hands on your seat and begin to walk your feet back. And at this point, my hips might be a little bit higher than my head. I'm just trying to kind of get into eventually what would be a downward dog pose. We're just really trying to lengthen the spine, starting from the tailbone. Keep those feet hip width apart. Nice job. One more deep breath in through the nose. And on your exhale, slowly walk the feet back towards the chair and lift back up to a standing position. You're doing so good. We're doing great. Keep it going. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Lift the arms overhead. And exhale, draw the palms together. Begin to lower them towards the heart. From here, back into some balancing action. We're gonna shift our weight. I'm gonna shift mine into my left foot, and I'm gonna pick my right foot up and place it in my chair. If you need to place your hands on the back of the chair, go for it. If you're not able to get your leg this high and you need to keep it down at the halfway mark, go for it. Find what works for you. If you feel good here, you feel balanced and sturdy, let's take the arms up overhead. Squeeze the core. Very good. Now we're gonna put a gentle twist with this. So my right leg is up right now. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. And when I exhale, I'm gonna lower my left arm to the outside of my right knee. And I'm just gonna reach my right arm behind me. Just a steady, gentle twist. Stay standing tall. On your next inhale, draw the arms overhead and slowly bring the foot down to the ground. And let's reverse. Again, find what's good. If you need to put your arms on the back of the chair, we're just lifting our foot onto the chair. Get yourself nice and balanced. And when you feel ready, if you get there, take the arms overhead. Squeeze the core, try to pull the belly away from the thigh. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Nice and tight, nice and tall. And on your next exhale, returning to that gentle twist, I'm taking my right arm to the outside of my left leg. We're not trying to pop the back here, we're just giving it a nice twist. Then on your next inhale, bring your arms back up to center and release the legs down to the ground. Super good. From here, we're gonna go ahead and stay facing your chair. So from here, I'm gonna take my left leg and I'm just gonna step it right next to my chair. And then I'm gonna step my right foot back and I'm gonna turn the toes towards the front of the room. And I'm gonna take a deep breath in through my nose. So my hips are they're squared off to the front as much as I can. And on our exhale, I'm gonna lower my left arm to the chair, slightly shifting my hips back over my right leg and reach that right arm up. Again, watch that left knee. Try not to lock it. Try not to hyperextend it. You've got this. All right. Slightly bend that left knee, and on our next inhale, we're gonna bring everything up to center. Bring the arms down, and let's reverse. So now I'm gonna take my right foot and put it nice and close to the chair with my toe facing the chair. I'm gonna open my hips up, turning my left foot towards the back of the room, and take my breath up, arms up to the ceiling, and slowly I'm lowering my right arm to the chair, shifting my hips back to the left leg, and reaching the left arm up. Again, watch that right knee. Deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth, slightly bending that right knee, and inhale, bringing the focus back up and bringing the feet together. I'm going to turn my chair back to you all, and let's go back to the chair and have a seat. Again, sitting up nice and tall in the chair. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to finish tonight with just a few more flowy breath movements, and then we're going to call it a day. Deep breath in, take the arms overhead. Draw the palms together. Exhale, lower the elbows, drawing the elbows together. We've done this already. We know this feeling. Does it feel any different? Do you feel like you can get to it a little bit better, a little bit easier now? All right, inhale, take the arms, open up. Exhale, draw them together. 2 more times, open up. Exhale, close. 1 more time, open up. And exhale, close. Nice job. Relax the arms down to the floor. Relax the arms down to the chair. Deep breath in, arms overhead. We're going to go back to that gentle twist we were in just a moment ago. Let's lower the left arm towards the right knee. Just reach that right arm towards the back. Sit up tall. Inhale back to center. And exhale, reverse, twisting to the left. Inhale, bringing it back to center, raising the arms up towards the ceiling. And we're going to exhale, forward fold, reach those hands towards the floor. Draw the chin into the chest, and just let everything hang heavy. If this is uncomfortable, you're welcome to get a pillow or a cushion or anything to put on your belly to reduce the going over. So just make yourself comfortable. And while we're here, let's nod our head yes, and nod your head no. And slowly roll everything back up to a seated position. Let's place those hands on our legs. We'll finish tonight with a few cat-cow poses. So on your inhale, take your focus up to the ceiling, draw the shoulders down and back. And exhale, round everything out, drawing the chin into the chest. Keep moving through this on your own, taking bigger breaths each time. And exhaling, pushing it all out. Keep going, nice. Biggest breath you've given me all night long. And blow it out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And let's return everything back to a neutral spot. You guys, you did it. Pat yourself on the back. Awesome. Let me turn this music off. Sweet, guys. Y'all are the best. Thank y'all so very much for joining me. I had such a blast leading you through this. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for joining.